So we have a few more things to do, not very many, to get our current accessible form to look like the table-based form. Now, when I look at the whole thing, the first thing I know that I don't really care about my navigation up top right now. I'm going to deal with that later. But I'm thinking the first thing I want to do now is I want to add some padding over here to the left. Now, what did I do? What did I do to get this vertical spacing? I actually added padding to the bottom. So I don't want to go, less code is more. So if I already have something declared for that field set, that's exactly where I'm going to go with it. I mean, there are probably other ways I could accomplish the same thing, but I just want to make sure that I'm not adding garbage code. So I'm going to put padding to the left, and that should push me over to the left. Not bad. Let me give a quick peek in all my browsers. Make sure that we're still on track over here. So far, so good. And I'm just going to assume Safari's also good. Alright, so we got that. The next thing I want to do, I guess, even I could make this, well, I'll save that for a second. Let me go up one more. I have this contact information, which was part of my legend, and if we look at the original one, I don't really need the legend, right? I mean, we grouped it together for accessibility and people with screen readers. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to get rid of the legend. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it in the sense that I'm going to, let me highlight it here in the code. I'm not going to get rid of it in the sense that I'm going to take this code out. I'm going to get rid of it in the sense that I'm just going to make it not visible. So to do that, I'm going to add a new CSS rule for legend. Hit OK, and then where is, I don't know where it is in here. So I just go, the tag I'm going to do is display none. Alright, and it's gone. Look at that. Let me save my CSS. And that contact info that you see right here, I gave it display none. Boop, and it's gone. And now, well, look, I see keep in touch is here, and I need it to be bigger. So what tag is this? Let's see. This is, whoops, I should just look at my down here. This is an H1 tag. Okay, so let me see. Oh, I already have something for H1. Oh, interesting. So I have font size set to 2 EM, but yet it's this small. What do you think's going on here? Well, we've actually did something before that screwed this up. And now if we look at the source code, I don't know if you've been following me the whole time. You may or may have not gotten into this situation. Look at my actual CSS links over here. I have my main.css, which is the one that I'm working with, and then I have my YUI resetter over here underneath it. So if you remember the CSS cascade, what's happening is all the rules that I'm generating in main.css over here, the computer is just going to run right through all these from the top down and blah blah blah. So let's say it's going from the top down, it hits H1 and it's going to give it a font size of 2, but then since I actually put that's the first thing it's going to do. Since I have another link to another style sheet, it's going to go and continue on and take those values, which is the YUI. And YUI, when you look at it, it's going to set the font size to 100% right here. If you guys could see that, it's a bit small. So the YUI sets it to 100%. And what's 100%? Well, that's 100% of the browser size. So then that gets put back to the 16 pixels that the browser defaults to. So a little tricky over here, and probably something that you don't realize right off the bat. you know what I need to do to fix this? Pretty simple. All I'm going to do is switch this around and take my own style sheet, put it below it, boom. So keep in mind now that what you need to do is have that global reset be the first CSS call in there. Otherwise, if it's second, it's going to reset some of the things you may have already put into your style sheet. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, got it bigger with actually no extra code. Not bad. And the only thing, look, pretty simple over here. We just need to add a little bit of padding to H1 top and bottom to give it a little bit of breathing space, and that's no problem at all. Padding top, we'll say 1 AM, and then bottom, we'll give it the same. Cool. Look at that. And we did. Alright. Not too shabby. I guess the other thing we could do now is potentially make those list items bold. I think I kind of forgot. Let's see. Here we go. We'll do it through here. Font weight, and we'll make it bold. Apply. There we go. Oh, look what we did. We messed it up again. Oh, but just in the browser, so that's okay. But before we commit to any of this, we'll make sure we fix this up a little bit. And maybe if we want, let's see, is it? Oops, here we go. So here's our actual document. Okay, we made this bold. So maybe we want to make it just a little bit smaller. How about that? And then we'll say font size. So we're back with our 1em equals 10 pixel thing. So I think, why don't we make it, see how much that, cool, looking good, looking good.